Good morning, friends, and welcome to Take Two for this Wednesday Hump Day. It's Jeanne on Facebook Live and also on YouTube. And I'm so glad that you could be with me this morning. Well, I was thinking this morning a little bit about the fact that sometimes, just sometimes our lives get so chaotic. Okay. Oh, by the way, it's Wednesday, June the 6th, by the way, 2018. And sometimes our lives get so chaotic with so many crazy things going on in our lives that we forget to stop and, just smell the roses. Oh, it's too easy to fall into that trap. So I'm going to encourage you today to take a few minutes out of your life and stop and pause and think about things that are blessings to you so that when life does get chaotic, you can take a pause and start thinking good thoughts. Now, let me backtrack just a little bit just to say the last several months of my life and the lives of my family members have been extremely chaotic. We've been faced with a lot of really challenging things. We have had two family members battle cancer in this past year. We've had illness. We've had unexpected, very expensive expenses like car repairs. We've had challenges with our homes, with jobs, various things, a lot of very challenging things going on in our lives. So when that happens, it's good to, when you get hit with another thing, just to take a break and think about something positive. I'm going to give you an example. My desktop computer at home has a little folder in the corner. I call it my Jimmy stuff folder. Now I got to explain about that. Jimmy is the light of my life. He is my great nephew. His mama is another light of my life. His mom, Jackie, is my godchild, and Jackie and Jimmy are always been very, very special to me. He's 4.5 now, just became a big brother to Thomas Franklin. As I shared, you're going to be hearing a lot about that because I'm just so proud of my family and the little ones especially. But my little Jimmy stuff folder is there, and it has a very specific purpose. Now, I do spend a great deal of time on the computer, with doing things for my radio station and so on. So if I'm bogged down or I'm overwhelmed, I pause for just a moment. I pause and I click on my Jimmy stuff folder and I look at something. Now this folder is Jimmy's and Jimmy's alone. No one shares it. It's just Jimmy's. So anything that's in it is either photographs of him or videos of him. There might be like his mom is in it too, or his dad, or that kind of thing. But I'm talking about this is dedicated just to him. So if I need a break, I'll click on the Jimmy stuff folder. I'll open it up and I may watch, say, like a video of him when he was 1 year old and he had a little plastic car that he sat in and he was trying to drive it. Or when he was wandering around the house wearing a silly hat. Or when he was talking on a cell phone or thinking he was talking on a cell phone when he was not even 2 years old. Those are the sorts of things that just bring a smile to my face. Now, if I'm not at my computer and I need a little break just to smile, I might reach over and get like this photograph that I keep up on my mantle. This is Jimmy and his mama, Jackie. And this is one of my all-time favorite photographs of him when they went to Thomas Land and he got to ride on the Thomas train and he thought that was the greatest thing that ever happened to him. Sometimes when I'm feeling a little like I'm missing my dad and I just need a little reminder of him, I didn't get a bunch of stuff when he passed away, but one of the things I requested was his favorite sweater. Now, this was my dad's favorite sweater, and I can't tell you how many photos I have of him wearing it or how many times that I've seen him in it, and it's very precious and special to me. So if I just need a daddy moment where I'm missing him, I'll just grab this. I'll hug it for a second or two, and that gives me joy. See, sometimes you just have to have a fun memory or a happy thought, and it'll just smooth out those rough times in the course of your day. So here's what I'm encouraging you to do. I'm suggesting that you do. get your phone with all your photos on it, and special photos that bring a smile to your face, okay? And I want you to have that with you so that if you're having one of those overwhelmed moments, you just take it out, go to photos and pull that one up, look at it, get a big smile, and you'll just feel so much better. Now, to bring balance to this, I am not encouraging you to stop in the middle of being productive and spend an hour on Facebook looking at mindless junk. I'm not encouraging you to do that, okay? There may be a time for it when you have free time to do it. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that if you're overwhelmed and it's just too much, stop, pause, think a happy thought. Think of a happy memory. Just this, we just had this baby born just a few days ago into the family, Thomas Franklin. And I have several pictures of him on my phone that my sister has sent to me, my niece has sent to me. And I was feeling particularly rough yesterday regarding something that had happened in the family. I took a breath, I stopped, I picked up my phone, and I looked at his face. And you know what? All was well with the world, because I took that moment to have that joy brought back into my heart, and it brought some peace and some balance to my life yesterday. So here's what I'm going to encourage you to do. Take a time in your day. You might even have a designated time, like, okay, at 10, 2, 6, and 10 again at night, I'm going to stop and look at a photo, or stop and think a happy thought, or even stop and maybe have a journal and write down something, maybe something you're thankful for, maybe something that's a blessing in your life. And you would be so surprised at how that will set the tone for the rest of that hour, okay? Now, go be a blessing to somebody today. You might end up being the only one who is. And remember, you being a blessing to them could be one of those little breaks that you have where you're doing something kind for someone and it's going to bring a smile to your face too, okay? Another way that you could be a blessing is subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hey, that might be one of those little breaks you could have during the day. Subscribe to my channel, JeanneSigler. Look at some past take twos, and that might be something that'll make you smile, okay? And you have a wonderful, grand Wednesday. It's hump day. That's a good day, a really good day to start being a blessing and enjoying your blessings. I'll see you tomorrow at the same time. And don't forget, WRMZ.org. Click that listen button for some great happy music. That's another great way to take a break, a blessing break. I love y'all. See you tomorrow on Thursday. Bye-bye.